Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Tactical Breach Wizards. It's Laylight and myself, and I'm sorry for introducing you, my friend.
It's Barry John, and also me sometimes.
Yeah. So, last time we did some dream training. There's a lot of missions here of scaling difficulty, but Laylight and I talked about it, and we decided, you know what? We can leave the rest of these for the people who are impressed enough by the game that they want to play it for themselves.
Yeah, they're not introducing any new plot stuff. It's all just like extra tactical challenges.
But we do want to see replayable survival challenge here.
Yeah,
just
what's
see
that
what it's
mean?
like.
We've seen a few survival maps, but is this endless or what exactly is this?
So, for starters, we can choose our team.
Well, sounds like we might as well use dialogues to enable defaults. Yes.
So that's like the replay missions. If we were replaying plot, for example, we'd be able to do it. But it's replayable when it asks if you want to complete the level with each of the individual characters, and we have to survive until the end of turn 10.
Okay, fair enough. So things will steadily get more and more, there will be more enemies and they'll be tougher, I imagine. But this is still the police department, so they're not going to be sending, police super heavy walking tanks into the middle of an office building.
We hope.
We hope. Yeah, none of those, robot dogs, please.
Yeah. But we have the option of choosing which team we want to bring. Do we want to do this with just Jen and Zan, or do we want to mix it up? Bring in,
We did have the Zan and Jen Power Hour last time, so if you want to take, Banks and Dahl out for a spin, that would be fine. We won't see the dialogue that way, but that's fine.
Well, there's no dialogue anyways. It's part of the way this game is set.
That's like boilerplate.
Yeah. It's part of when you replay,
this because there's no dialogue for it.
Yeah, because you can, we can introduce Dahl and Banks as our team. Or, we could do Dahl and Dahl.
That's your call. I think a certain amount of flexibility will help if it's a long mission, though.
Yeah. But the thing, Banks has the option of rezzing enemies as well, if need be. Rion can pull people out of corners, set them up for Dahl. There's a lot of potential combinations here.
Oh, of course.
But you did mention, Dahl and Banks. I don't think those two really had a mission together in the main campaign.
Yeah, they mostly got most of their interactions done as part of, the larger ensemble. I don't think they ever had a mission where it was just the two of them.
Yeah. Oh. I'm not sorry at all. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
No, when you want to break a window, you gotta break a window.
Yeah.
I think Banks, we did get the push upgrade on her cocktail, so that'll certainly take care of that guy just fine.
Cocktail, drowsy, stings, lightheaded, yep.
Yep.
Also, the option for big head enables the whole hit 6 people with once. That one really annoying challenge we didn't get.
Yeah, but I think the set of upgrades that we got during the main campaign certainly seem to be doing their job. They might not be infinite combo enablers, but they're certainly nice and straightforward to use, and they're doing their jobs.
Yeah. And the nice thing about this team is that they tend to be very low mana use.
Indeed.
So we don't have to worry about, Dahl just swaps, that's it.
We've seen over and over again how these maps are designed very, very smartly in terms of the mana is placed in just such a way that it constrains you and makes your later turns harder to execute cleanly, whereas the less mana you use, the more flexible your positioning is, and that's great.
But yeah. Turn 1 down.
But yeah, I think Dahl's on the correct side of the field here. I see more open lines over where they are than where Banks is. Crunch.
Hey, look, I don't have to charge everybody. I can get away with just hitting them with, the 3 smoke canisters tied together.
Sure.
But the one problem with this is, this would be a perfect opportunity to set up, a predictive bolt. But
not everybody can be Zan.
Yeah, but everybody has parts to play.
It's all right.
This isn't
Zan doesn't have Death's Door.
Yeah.
We're going to be happy we've got that later.
Oh, I just realized something.
Sure.
I can do that.
We've got enough mana, so this is a perfectly fine use of Gary. Gary gets to come out and play.
Yeah, and there's the mana right there to help reorganize things.
Alright, so far so good. That was a good warm-up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, you're out of your element. We have a better melee person.
Yeah. And, yeah. I find that, when we were playing...
You could also move Dahl over. You could have repeated that, but from a slightly different angle, so that, diagonal where they are now, so that they have the, run up to the, that particular corner. They stay on that column. That might be slightly better for charging purposes. Not that it's likely to matter if there's only 3 enemies next turn, but we can still see that certainly, this would not be a challenge at all if there were only 2 per turn. So 3 is at least making us think a little bit about how to get some action advantage here.
Yeah, and I'm just grabbing the mana in advance in case I need to throw Gary out next turn.
Yep, fair. So yeah, it'll be a lot more interesting to see what happens when the 2 reinforcement doors directly diagonal from one another both summon someone at the same turn. Like what's happening now. Then maybe we can get some, cocktail value out of that.
Yeah, ooh, that's not a good Gary shot. Oh, no, you are not...
Yeah, I think... Yeah, you're not in cover from either of them, really, from that spot.
Yeah, but this guy will get knocked out by the poison first.
Okay. Dahl's armored, so she shouldn't care much about that tracker shot. I think that's only 2 damage.
Yeah.
So 1.
Oh. That was annoying.
Yeah, that sedated happens later. Not at the start of their turn, but the end of their turn. Yes, HP is a resource and all of that, but I think we can probably do a little better this turn. So we can spend it later.
No. Huh. Well,
we do also have transference, so Banks could certainly get hit by 1 tracker and that shoots early in the turn, and then transfer it to one that shoots later in the turn, and that's a 2-for-1.
True,
that's a little early to use it, I guess.
Yeah, actually, I have an idea. Dahl, get out of the way. Thanks. Say hello to my friend Gary.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now, I'm not so sure if the big head, does the big head actually increase his collision hitbox for walls, or is it just for, enemies?
Just for enemies.
Great, perfect. So big Gary can still squeeze through tight shots like that, but still hit everything. Great.
Yeah, it's basically, it's closer to an AoE than anything else.
Yeah, the aura of bigness.
Yeah.
Alright, it's already turned 6. We seem to be keeping up fine.
But charge.
Yeah, now we can do the rampage. And Banks can, like, throw a cocktail and then take cover or something.
Yeah. There we go. Much better. This poor guy's got 2 sedated and 2 unsteady on him.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it seems like they'd stand a much better chance if they all waited outside the door and then they all poured in at once. But the fact that they just insist, like, you know, polite enemy characters on facing us, like, 2 or 3 at a time, you know, at a steady drip, is, you know, not doing them any favors.
Yeah, and of course, again, like, this is the first one. It's designed for Act 1 characters, not post-act, not post-game.
Yeah.
So we're kind of
it's fine.
We're doing things.
Look, it's a video game. We're here to have fun.
Oh, you were going to actually act.
Yes.
All right. So, doll. Oh, I know what to do. Oh, hey, Heavy.
Can we do like a panic swap or something?
Well, yeah, actually, well, yeah, let's do the swap there with you. I was going to move over here, then charge. Here, let me. So we have the panic swap, but Doll can just move here.
Ah, yeah, there you go. You got it right there.
Yep, and then charge across.
Yeah, I like that better.
Which then puts her in the position to sensor slam. And then Banks can...
into the desk.
Yeah, like
there
that.
You go. Yeah, 1 damage and the knockback collision damage. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, they better be sending in a surprise if they're going to, surprise us now, which I think that's like a reactor heavy in the corner, isn't it?
Yep, reactor heavy gunner.
Ah.
But
the mercenary.
This guy's probably going to wind up in this row here, most likely.
Yeah, I think Dahl's got his number.
Yeah. Oh,
right,
buddy.
We were behind a wall. He had to actually run forward in order to find a shot on us. That's okay. We've already seen that he cannot stand up to Dahl.
Yeah, not a lot of people can stand up to a Dahl.
And that guy is standing in front of the window. He was not watching from the doorway.
Alright, just checking to make sure we are clear. Yep.
Yeah, the new reinforcements don't look like anything special.
An RPD enforcer and a tracker. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, case in point, we never fell behind the whole time. We've got plenty of mana left. I think we may have outscaled this particular mission, just a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I need a better spot. You?
Yeah, like the two of them kind of have to swap places almost. Maybe not, like, literally with the ability, but figuratively. Yeah, if Dahl takes 1 damage at this point, that's not a problem.
But there we
go.
go.
Simple as that.
Yep. And of course, the other ones, you can replay them with different teams. Play them again with, and there's the more advanced versions as well.
Yeah, so I can certainly imagine, like, when they were setting up, like maybe when they were first building the game, this might have been, like, a very early map they created just to test out the systems on.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Actually, I'm just going to poke my nose at signature moves for a second here, because we're...
Sure.
Warlocks in the airlock, sabotage escape velocity.
Okay, those sound a little bit more specific than some of the other things we were doing earlier.
Yeah. But... and then we've got Medellin Mind Games, Tough Cookie, Rocket Alley, Fortress.
Yeah, I mean, we're starting to get into, like, Advance Wars War Room maps at this point.
That's... Judas Priest, Armored Escorts, 3 doors.
Well, I'm along for the ride here, so whichever one you want to do, like another Dream Training or another Proving Grounds, I'm up for it.
Actually, you know what? There's something I want to show off here, because... So, there was the... With this update here, there was the community basically nominated or approved of some very special player levels.
Sure.
Oh, hold on. Damn. Sorry.
So, yeah, I guess they added workshop support, then people started making custom maps, and then, like, they voted on, like, hey, here's some really cool ones people made. Let's actually include them directly in the game so that people don't have to, like, import them, I guess.
Yeah, okay, It looks... I could have sworn there was
featured
4
missions,
of them.
maybe?
Yeah, we made a little collection. Oh, yeah, clear. Click featured player levels. Back. Featured player levels. Custom missions. Featured mission. No, that's... Oh, don't tell me I have to download them. Okay, I might have to... You know what? That's something I might have to come back to later. That's a little annoying. I should have checked ahead of time. But, so... There's one particular mission here that I think is the toughest of the toughest. And, naturally, it's a doll mission.
Yeah, we need to come up with something... We need to come up with a worthy opponent for doll.
Yeah, so... Reactor Super Heavy has 214 pips of shielding. 2 stability,
I don't know,
2
seems
armor.
pretty tough.
Yeah. And we have Doll.
Where's
we
Doll?
have Doll. We
Where's
have...
Doll? Oh, there she is. Ah, yeah, she's, in the next county over. Alright, hold on. You know, she's late to the mission. She's got to run over here real quick.
Yeah. So, hold on a second. I'm just going to, yeah. You absolutely must have momentum in order to do this. And I think
Look,
she's
used to this. She's worn the armor for a long time. She knows how to pace herself. She knows how to jog sustainably while wearing that much armor.
We are past the background skybox now.
You know, there's got to be like a little refreshment table along the way. She's not going to overstrain herself. She can see that far down, and she knows as long as she runs sustainably, just like she knows how to moderate herself.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, hold on. There we go. I just had to... Yeah, sorry. So,
oh, hold on. You better back up one more tile, just to be sure.
Yeah, here, let's pull out as far as I can. But, so... Oh, come on, damn it. Sorry.
Yeah, there's one more space back there.
We're so far away that if I try to move the map a little bit, it gets tries to snap back to the center of the map, far in the map there. But,
is there a tile behind that guy to throw the riot block behind him?
No, but there is a tile behind Doll.
Ah.
So, and by the way, yes, Doll could throw the riot block down this entire, line here. But now if I swap with this guy here.
Yep, very good. Now you know what you must do.
Yes. Charge.
It's all lined up for you. The path is clear.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. You actually got to target him, though.
Yeah. It's just now I gotta scroll all the way down again because, Oh, there we go. I can just click and hold and slide a little bit fast. There we go. Come on, faster. The map maker was never designed to handle this. Oh, I grabbed my...
Almost.
Yep. There we go. Charge. Do you want to count me down?
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Fire in the hole.
And you can hear Dahl running.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. The red line is adjusting.
That must have pitch shifted like so low we can't even hear it anymore. It's like subsonic, like subhuman range. It's just a reverberating like pulse.
Yeah. So I want to point out that the screen shake for Dahl's impact scales to the amount of distance or damage she's done. So there is also an achievement in the game. Come on, stop shaking, Dahl. There is an achievement in the game for dealing 15 or more points of damage on a strike, and for the riot block to take, like, you know, all that, to take that as well.
Yeah, let's take a look at that event log. Yeah, there we go.
Reactor Super Heavy...
Coranto is retiring. This ends their career.
Yeah. So what happened was the initial impact was 1 damage, and the shield took that hit. Then the stability prevented 2 knockback, meaning there was 229 knockback left over. The riot block adds 1 point of extra impact damage. The shield soaked another 213, and then took twice his health in raw damage.
They are no longer shielded.
Yeah. That is... Oh, and by the way, we have Rampage. We could, in theory, run all the way to the other end of the map if we wanted to.
Yeah, and hit the shield generator and then turn right back around.
Actually, I think there's a block between us and the shield generator. But yeah, so that is the greatest... I think this is the greatest mission in this game.
Only too bad that they couldn't build an extra long skybox for this one, but, you know, maybe in version 2.0 someday.
Yeah. And he got the achievement for playing a player-made level. But yeah, that's that. I mean, there's a lot of post-game content. There's also...
I mean, if you give the community a level editor, they will build both great and amazing and sometimes horrible or scary things. But, you know, the world of art will be unleashed when you do that.
Mm-hmm. And you've got difficulty options here that I never really showed off, but easy mode delays reinforcements, the team health is doubled.
Yeah, more slack in your tactical objectives.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 2 actions per turn. So yeah, you can do custom mode and like make everything super hard, but give everybody 2 actions per turn if you just want to make things really complicated for yourself, but easier in a sense.
Yeah, you have better action economy, but how you use them really needs to count. There's also, like, forget where it is, there's an option to get the... oops, jump to stage, custom missions, mission editor. There's an option somewhere in here to replay the game with developer commentary as well.
Ah, you might need a DLC for that. I'm not completely sure.
I've already got that.
Alright.
But just I don't remember how to turn that on.
Okay. Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Yeah. But you know what? I think that should be it for this Let's Play of Tactical Breach Wizards. Do you have any final thoughts you want to bring to the table?
Sure. So, yeah, it's a great tactics game, obviously, but I think definitely both the writing and the art definitely take it, like, a whole nother step above. Like, they did a great job of, like, not just tacking on the story to the tactics missions, but really doing a good job tying them together. Like, it all just works together and supports one another so well.
Yeah.
So I had a great time watching this, and I'm definitely looking forward to playing it myself sometime.
I mean, for me, there was a lot of discussion when this game came out about how it stacked up. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. To XCOM Chimera Squad. I don't know if you played that at any point.
I've never played it, but I've seen a little bit of it.
Yeah, it's also basically, the cops, breach and clear rooms, but with a more XCOM twist to it. So, it's one of those games where it's a very niche type game where, these sorts of tactics.
I think they did a pretty good job in this game of like writing pathos into it without actually succumbing to angst. Sure.
Yeah. Speaking of plotting, one of the things I felt really didn't land on the mark was the optional conversations, because of how they were sprinkled. There was 2 batches of them dropped in as optional stuff, and then you had the Banks and Rion conversation after his angst dream, and then
I think it did help to kind of pin them to certain points on the timeline, and then you can just go back to see them whenever you wanted to.
But they weren't really so long as to like really break up the flow of the game. But I can sort of see how it worked, so they could keep focus on the actual developing plot rather than
pacing is always a little bit tricky, because like whenever you give the player a choice, then you're kind of splitting your pacing up into 2 different like branches depending upon like what choices people will make.
And the conversation, there was like 2, 3, 4 choices you could make that were occasionally mutually exclusive.
Right.
Yeah, which was.
But yeah, I think they did a good job of adding like replayability value into this without like adding an overwhelming amount of choice when you're first playing. Sure.
Yeah. It's a fun game. Like, there is, as you said, there is replayability. The community
it
missions.
Is still a puzzle game, surely. But there is still enough variability in it such that you can still get like some replayability value out of it before you say like, okay, that's enough. I feel like I've seen everything.
Yeah, I just want to point out that for this LP, we spent 29 hours playing the game one way or the other.
And how much of that was due to you leaving the game open while you were waiting on certain things?
Not actually all that much.
Okay, fair enough.
Because this was our primary recording line. This was my backup line just in case, and this is my personal play. Because you can see here, like, this is today's. Oh, Harry, I'm showing off today's recording date, people.
Yep, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's replayable, but it's also got a decent amount of heft to it if you're really going to go for it.
Yeah, I appreciate both that they managed to, write a complete story from beginning to end, add some flexibility into it, both for, like, the dream missions and the, like, post-game content and the, like, tactics training stuff that we just went through. And, like, they resolved everything satisfyingly, but still, like, gave themselves a bit of elbow room if they decide they want to do something else with this universe. After all, Reactor is still at large.
Oh, yeah. And we still don't know what Noodly Arms guy has planned.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you again, Late, for joining me on this. And I want to thank everybody in the thread for sticking through with me.
Yep, thanks for having me, and I'm glad I was able to help out just a little bit.
Yeah, I will see people in my next project, which I think, and I'm sure that, Leylights will have his own works in progress as well. So, I will see you all next time.
See you around.
Stop.